Hello, Briar Beauties.
Hello, everyone.
All
Another
right,
week.
I got my shirt on
Yeah.
and I am ready to talk. I was just sharing with Corinne because I wanted to know if she had the same reactions as me. That after I've seen this episode like 942 million times, okay, that I was like, wait a minute. There are surprise confessions in here. Surprise for me as a viewer. I'm not saying that it was, I don't know, how else would it be a surprise? But I saw them, but then I went back and I was like, wait, there's some that don't even speak words, just body language. This is my favorite kind. I know. Did you, after I shared them with you, did you realize that? Like, was that already in your brain?
Yeah. The first one that you had mentioned. Do you want me to say which one it
Oh,
was?
you can. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Where Allie confesses that she knew about Hannah all along.
Yes, I'm gonna
Yeah.
add that right
Yeah.
now so they could see. I just put that picture there. First of all, that's one hell of an emotional and fantastic scene.
Yes.
If you've ever been sexually assaulted, God forbid, but I'm just saying, or if you've ever had something deep that you wanted to share and just never could, and or just you have a bestie like this. I have besties like this, like, and we've shared things. Look, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So and I love when the actress was they she was Ella was talking about it and she said that they wanted her to hold back the tears because they were blubbering right away, the two girls right away in in real life. And so she held them back and I don't know, it hit the mark. I was surprised because it's totally different from the book, right, Corinne?
Yes, completely different from the book. Yeah.
Right. In the book, what's it like in the book?
In the book, you know from the beginning that Allie knows. Like
Yes.
everything about Hannah's past and everything, and she's very supportive of her in the book and backs her with not wanting to drink in public and all that. But yeah, in the show, obviously, it's very different.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And in this scene, when she says, I'm going to tell you something, and she gets her all prepared like she did with Garrett, and she looks and she's like, she's waiting for those words to come out. Like she's like, I knew I was
Mm-hmm.
waiting. She's like, you're my favorite person ever. I was
I
like,
know. I love when she said that.
and then she says, back at you, babe. I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
God. I didn't think it was going to go that way. I don't know.
I know.
What did everyone else think? Did you know? Like, she never gave any indication whatsoever.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering what those of you, hello, Christina's here and Doreen and whoever else is here. I don't know if you felt that or was surprised, but I was. And it just made it more special for me.
I was also definitely surprised from the beginning when they kind of insinuate that Allie doesn't know. And when she tells Garrett, oh, Allie doesn't know. And I was like, oh, that is very different. But I do like the way that they did it.
Do you know what? Here's what I think is really great is that her not knowing makes it more meaningful when she shares it with Garrett.
Yes, absolutely.
Because when
Yeah,
that
yeah.
clicks in his head, he's like, "Oh." And
Allie
then
doesn't know. Yeah.
yes, because he got a little hurt when he was like she was saying to him, "We don't, lower stakes." He's like, "Lower stakes?"
Yeah.
He was always in love with her,
Yeah.
And then okay, so and then it clicks in his head and he goes, "I'll do it." And when he says that, oh my God, because you're my friend and you need me. And I was like, oh my God. And then later on, he even says it to somebody else. He doesn't like divulge what he was saying, but who's he say to that? Who's he say it to that nobody knows, only he does? He says it somewhere, doesn't he?
I don't
I
remember.
forget how he says it or what he says about it. Like he's the only one, or maybe because when it's talking about trust. I forget. I remember something. I was like, oh, okay. I think she kind of knew. Christina thought that. Okay. Doreen says, I was surprised on the first watch, but then on rewatch, you see that Allie is her companion at the street party. Yes.
Yes.
Champion at the street party. Yes, yes, yes. So, right, on the first watch, it was a surprise for me.
Yeah,
And
I was like, oh, okay.
yeah.
So I
And
wonder where they're going with this.
all right. And then Christina's saying that she kind of knew. Okay.
Mhm.
And then my second one was this one. And that's when, so in the book, this is totally different too,
Right.
right?
Right.
So in the series, were you surprised that he like admitted and showered his friend with the praise that he deserved and gave him the captain badge? Were you surprised?
I was definitely, yeah, I was. I think because I know everyone that is a fan of the books and also, is a fan of the show points out the differences between book Garrett and show Garrett. And I think this was like one of those like very obvious separations between the two of like book Garrett and show Garrett. I feel like this was more of like a show Garrett type action, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like book Garrett wouldn't have done that, but I like that he did do it because I feel like it kind of, it like almost like mended their friendship and kind of like, gave Logan the kudos that he deserved.
Yes.
Yeah.
And in the show, he is working as the captain. Like, after you think about it, you're like, wait a minute, he really is doing everything that this guy couldn't even get out of his own head. You know what I mean? And I love when Hannah says to him from before, like when he's sad and he doesn't know why he's trying to find the why that his coach says. And she says, well, there is a reason for you. It's the guy on your right.
And you're right. Yeah.
And that triggers him thinking, let me go watch. And it's hard for him to see him. It's hard for me to watch him beat up that guy. I mean, he pulled his helmet off.
Crazy.
He was like brutal.
It was.
And then he pulls him off and he's like, I got you, and I was like, you know what? He's been the captain the whole time.
He really has.
Which is good. And I love Logan to begin with. But I also always say, and I always say this, I love the book of Hannah, The Deal. I love it. But I love series Garrett more than book Garrett.
Yes.
And then when it comes time to Dean is just Dean everywhere.
Dean is just Dean all over.
They're just hitting Matt like, praise. Oh my gosh. I know we're going to have to talk more about that, right? Oh my gosh. It was in the series that I realized, that C was captain, not center. Oh, okay. That's funny. That's funny. But I liked it. And then I was thinking, there's this guy who does funny reactions and he goes, what is that? A decal? Is that a sticker? Did he stick it on the shirt? Because, it's like,
just slap it on there.
I know. And then this is my favorite one. This is like a little sneak peek. And I don't know when I realized. I didn't realize this in the first episode. It took me maybe not the first watch, the second watch. So this is a confession with no words, right? Now, did you latch on to their reactions? And I'm talking about, Bo, but I'm talking about Tucker. Did you latch on to that, or see it right away?
Excuse me. I did not, because I was staring at Bo the whole time because that Bo knows about, Allie and Dean.
Yes.
But it was not until you pointed it out to me now that I see it. Yeah, I did not see it.
Now, there's a confession that Bo knows because in Dean's brain, he doesn't think Bo knows. And I'm thinking, how could he not know? This is best bud. He knows his reactions. They're in a car for 8 hours. He knew what he was doing, I love that because in the book, he absolutely knows. He goes out and parties with them, which I hope they take that.
I hope they do that.
Because that's great when they're out dancing together.
It is such a good scene.
Yes,
it is.
He sleeps over. I know. I know. All right. So we've got, I was almost going to say Jalen. We have Tucker as soon as he hears. So when Allie calls up Dean and says, you got to get them there. And he's like, me, okay. And so he says, hey, Wellesley's doing the show. And Garrett's like, how do you know? Right.
And then Dean kind of.
I was like, but it's like, like his tell. And I'm like, Tucker knows. Of course he knows because he's close to Bo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And isn't Tucker the one that walked in on them in the bathtub?
But he doesn't see them, but he knows.
But he knows who it is.
He does.
Yeah.
And what I like too is that no sooner did I start talking about this, like we were talking about how the internet hears you, the interwebs, whatever you want to call them. I saw an interview with Swoon. They did I love Swoon. They do a fantastic job when interviewing. And there's a lot of that popular stuff I don't like, but Swoon's great. And they're interviewing just Jalen, and the girls got great questions. I mean, I feel like posting it somewhere for people. I don't want to say, I want people to watch it because it's good. But one of the things that she says is, do you think that Tucker knows what's going on between Dean and Allie? And he gets this smile on his face and he says, Tucker knows all. And I was like, yes, he knows. He sees everything. He's like, he knows a lot of stuff. So I thought this was great. I love that I watched it 942 gajillion times and I find different things each time. Yes. Yeah, he did. He walked in on them. I know that, but did he know? There's a blooper. There's a blooper where Steven, it's Soapy in there, and the you know what? What's his name? Winston? Is that
Winston?
What his name?
Yeah.
Winston flies out of Steven, flies on the floor, and he laughs because he's got to pick it back up. That's a great blooper. Arlene, you were right. Sirius Garrett has more maturity and cares more about his hockey brothers. You are right. He does.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, go ahead. Did you want to say anything else about the surprise? There's a lot of confessions.
I'm just now I'm kind of like thinking back on the whole series with Tucker. Now that you brought it up,
well, when we're done this, we're not
watch it again.
We're not stopping. We're going to come back and talk about some other things. Like I really want, because Hunter Davenport is big in this episode, but we know him as who?
Carter St. James.
Carter St. James.
Yes, so such a big name.
Pompous white boy name, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know why. There's something about the way they're putting this together, because it is a little different from the books.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I forgot to say this last time. Do you know when they kiss? I want to talk about the kiss. I don't even want to do it now because I want to save it for another time. But when he pulls the chair and Allie and Carter kiss, he does some stuff. I'll bring it up another time. First of all, their kiss is like those. Allie, the actress, was like doing kissing that most people don't do.
Yes.
Like he looked into her mouth, like he gave her a kiss. But do you know what he did that made me like him? He was talking to her. He said to her, "You're going to pull my hair, make it a good kiss, right?" She doesn't touch him. He puts his hands in her hair. And when he's done, he takes her hair and fixes it and puts it back. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
So, all right. So have you read what is it, Hunter? Have you read his book?
No, I have not.
I did.
You did?
I'm like, I got to read it. I got to see it. So you're going to read it, and you and I are going to do a little dive and prediction into where this is going to go for their book. Okay?
All right. Yes, I'm down.
Only because all of the showrunners, even the actors, say that the whole universe, just Jalen just said this when I was watching his video a minute ago, his interview, that they have, like, he said that's the beauty of it. It's the third time I heard him say it. He's a wonderful person to interview. Like he's very calm. He's got great media presence. So very intelligent in the way he articulates how it goes down. And he says basically that the writers are smart. They've peppered a lot of stuff. And he said, and it's true, once you go and see season 2, when you go back to see season 1, you will see all of the Easter eggs. Like we're picking up some, but I think there's even more. Yeah. And then so the plan is in season 2, moving forward, that you'll see things for season 3. Yeah. And I was like, that's like with Ted Lasso. I binged Ted Lasso, never saw it, finally saw it, but I wanted to get ready for season 4. And when you binge, it's so easy to see the nods from one season to the next. Right. So I think that might happen. So we're gonna have to do a deep dive. I'm so excited. I know. So
I can't wait for season 2. I can't wait.
I'm not upset if they're gonna release it one
at a time.
Here's why. It'll be at least 8 weeks long, right? That pushes it even further for when they go and start filming for the next season, which I know they're going to get. And then I'm like, okay, so it won't seem so long, right? And we can
that's true.
It'll put. I like when that happens. I'm okay. Yeah. I'm not really a binge watcher, actually. So.
I am. I'm such a binge watcher.
All right. What did you want to talk about next? Or even our guests here, if there's something you want to talk about, let us know. But what did you want to cover in this episode next?
Well, I liked how they started off with Fade Into You by, oh my God. lost
ahead.
it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and then they show. Yeah, oh yeah.
It's okay. Go ahead. Talk about it.
I just love that song. And like how they kind of like split screen them, kind of like going through their breakup. Oh my gosh.
You know, the episode that we did last week that I was talking about, that I just love the choreography of it, the one where, you know, with the fruit and
Yes.
what Dean talking, there was like 3 different things going on in the back of it. And I was like, the director of that did a fantastic job. The people who, first of all, who wrote the scene are geniuses, but the people who actually did the editing of it, fantastic, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. And then I when I watched it, excuse me, I noticed that they split screen them in the same class. And I thought that was really interesting how they did that. Like they could have just shown them sitting, but they didn't. They showed it like separated.
Yeah.
That was really interesting.
Yep. I thought because they were there, but they're not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when it opens up, you see them like both doing the same thing. And you know what? If you notice, because I went back to see this, I'm like, is this the night before? And then the alarm clock goes off. They're up. They're already up before the alarm clock.
Yeah.
And you get to see with Garrett how early that is. So they're up, and you could see a little bit of the light coming in, which is kind of what the lyrics in the song say. And they can't sleep because they're both miserable. So they're listening to the same song. But when Garrett reaches over, it took me a lot of watches, and I'm like, wait a minute, are those condoms?
Yeah.
I'm like, there's so much product placement in here. But of course, this
really
is Amazon, right?
is.
So even as you go, I only captured this one, but even if you go further, there's others. So these are not any special because you can get a variety pack. This is just a regular, right? I went to the site on Instagram, and they even hooked into it. Look, they made a hockey journey and the hockey jersey, Skin 22, and it makes you feel everything.
It's so good.
Really cool thing with the note on the bottom. Great advertising. You are right, Joanne. It really is. Yeah, that is quite the saying on over the shirt.
Yeah,
it is. So there's look. They show their phones are the same. She's reading a book. I forgot what book it was.
I can't remember what book it was.
I know because somebody talked about it. She has a lot of books in her room. Look at their faces, and they're so sad. And then when you see him straightforward, you see her on the side. She even has a tear come out. Then I didn't get it all, but then it flips where he's on the side and she's in the front face, and then they're both on their sides. Like this was perfect.
That was good. Yeah.
Her memory, right? And she's got it tucked away, and he's reaching in to go get his car keys, and there's her guitar pick. I'm like,
yeah.
Yep. So, and he smiles. He gets like nervous you could see how Belmont is with his mouth and his face. And then he kind of has a little smile afterwards thinking about her. But then this is what cracked me up. Look how normally he's extremely neat.
Yeah.
He folds his clothes. Remember when they did the overnight? Like he folds her clothes, and his room is usually very neat. And here we are.
He's losing it.
And he even took the shirt and flung it. Like when he's getting, look at that. It's a disaster. It's a mess.
Our boy, he's down bad.
And hers was she's doing her laundry nice and neat. And she kind of is slob. She's a bit of a slob. So it's like, it's funny, like she's all neat and doing laundry.
Yeah.
Away.
They're not acting like themselves. Yeah.
There they are. He looks at her and she's not looking at him, and then vice versa happens. They've got tears in their eyes, and they're both hot messes. Hot messes. I know the choreography, not the choreography, the editing on that is great.
Yes.
What's our lead? That's the most awkward feeling, being in a class with your ex, especially right after the breakup. Yep. And Split Screen relates that very well. It sure
absolutely
does. I remember when I was in high school, someone who I just love. I was so in love with this person from when we were kids. Like I was at this point, I think I was like he was a junior and I was a sophomore. So we're a year apart, and we've known each other since I was like 12. Okay. Anyway, the way we sat was so the door was right there. He was right at the door. You could see his foot. And if he leaned, you could see him, right? I was in the position, if I looked over, I could see him. And I
Yeah.
don't know what was going on, but I would want to sit as far back as I could so I couldn't see him or he couldn't see me. And I could feel if he was looking over. That's a strange, strange, strange thing. And I remember we were taking like exams, midterms or something. And we both looked out at the same time, which we normally don't do. And both the teachers are like, eyes on your paper, which I was mortified. I remember
Yeah.
that all these years later. Love the split screen. Okay. They were doing the opposite. Yes. Yes. Yep. Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right, go ahead. What else should we chat about? There's so much in this episode.
Oh, and the hands-off law.
Mm-hmm.
We can't not talk about the hands-off law.
We have to talk about it. I love it. Because this to me was extremely important and a huge change. The whole thing connected was a huge change. So go ahead.
So in the book, I don't know how many of you have read the book. In the book, there is a hands-off campus-wide law. Garrett goes around and tells everyone, no one touches Hannah or I will beat you up. And in the book, she's kind of like liking it. She doesn't want to admit it, but she does. In the show, she hears, obviously, that there's hands-off law. It ends up being a miscommunication. But when she goes and talks to Allie about it, this is my favorite part about the whole hands-off law.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where Allie's like, well, we don't want him. That would be extremely problematic. And she was like, but it would mean that he missed me. And Allie's like, yeah.
Yeah. So she was mad.
Everyone, I know a lot of people were very upset about the way they did the hands-off law in the show. But I think, again, this is another scenario in which it's more appropriate to show Garrett than book Garrett. If book Garrett, yes, he would absolutely do a hands-off law, and he did, but I don't think show Garrett would, and he did not. So,
well, the thing about book Garrett is they break up not because
he doesn't know why they break up.
Right, they break up for a very immature reason, and
she breaks up with him.
Yes, and she breaks up with him, and I think it's immature. And he's like, "Yeah, we're getting back together."
Yeah,
he knew. He thought it was funny. And he was like, nobody was going to, and he knew her because he says to her, I knew you. You would try to fake date somebody because every time you talk to her, who you dating? You know what I mean? Something like that. So he kind of was trying to outthink her. This is different. I mean, they broke up because he beat the life out of somebody, but because he thought she was afraid, right?
Yes.
And that's not the case. And he wants her to be with somebody that would really take care of her and love her. It's a different guy. Yes. So it doesn't fit. Like the breakup. And the breakup in that book ticked me off. It really.
Yeah, me too.
I'm like, that is dumb because they communicate everything. All of a sudden you're doing that. Like it was dumb. Yeah. So that's why I'm loving it. But what I find funny, I was going to pick it out, but I forgot it's on my phone. I don't read the books because I can't see them.
Right.
I had just got done reading that page when I turned on the TV and it was there. It is almost like word for word what she says.
Oh, you're so far over the line.
Yes, I can't even see the line. Even the part where she's, where's Garrett? And the guy says, I don't think you should go in there. And what are you doing in here? Like they just plopped that script. And
basically. Yeah. Yes. When I was watching it today, I was like, again, on my rewatch, I'm like, this is literally directly from the book. Like, you're so far over the line, you can't even see the stupid line. Like, that is literally a book quote. So I'm glad they did keep that. Yeah.
Yeah. Getting into there. And the other thing, too, is that there's a lot going on there. There are a lot of people. I know the whole funny penis thing, right? That I get that. But the part where he's like, Stubbs, Stoops, whatever, said, you were going to lose your shit. And he's like, I'm cursing on here, have to be careful. Like, I know. But he's like, that doesn't mean he's going to beat him up. Like, and he goes,
like, he did.
And Garrett looks and he's like, yeah, that's what, and that's why they're like, fix it. Logan's like, fix it.
Yes.
And fix it for more than one reason. Fix it for Anna as well as Garrett, which that was cute. They were all looking out for their people, right?
Yeah.
I know. What else? How about Coach Jensen when he
okay.
I need your why. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I need your, that's like a popular thing to say now, especially in education, but he was right. Like, I don't want to coach you. What's your
Mhm.
why? He wanted to know why he did it. And he's like, not my story to tell,
Right.
which is honorable. But then
Mhm.
he's like, I want your why.
Yeah.
And he couldn't really give it at first. It took him a while to figure it out. Right.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And he skates his what does Jules call it? His pensive circles on the ice, figuring it out.
And then they have that whole conversation. Joanne says it made for one of the best outtakes on the internet. The one where
in the locker room.
Yes, and you know what else? I know, but you know what else is funny? The bloopers. Did you see the bloopers?
Yeah.
Right, where he runs after her.
Yeah.
Because that's what Belmont knew. That's kind of like what his character. I love that. I love that. So, Coach Jensen, when he says, "Do you love it?" You know what I mean? You got to love it. Do you love it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, and he can't figure it out. If
he doesn't know if he loves it. Yeah,
I know that. I mean, that's like, I'm like, that's like like it. There's so many big things in here, like they're subtle, but they're big, like big thoughts. And it was kind of like an underrated scene, but I think it was extremely important. Like, what the hell are you doing it for? You know?
Yeah.
I love the actor.
Yeah. And I think it's very, like, again, with Garrett, very, like, he has to figure out who he is aside from his dad.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he knows for his whole life that his identity has been related to his dad, and people, you know, think of him that way. So hockey is the main thing that he has with that. You know, like, the hockey is like, his dad was a hockey player, and he has to kind of figure out, does he like it, or is it something his dad made him do? So, and that's fair.
That's true. And you know what? That happens in real life all the time. Not to the extreme of that one, but all the time. It's in a lot of L. Kennedy's books too. So the book I was talking to you about, is it called The Play? That's not one of the four, right?
No.
So The Play is, I think, Hunter's book.
Okay.
And I just read it. And it's not him, but the female lead in that book, her name is Demi. He's so funny, he calls her Semi. He has a humor. He's very arrogant too, and he's captain of the hockey team. You're going to want to read the book. So anyway, so Semi. Anyway, Demi is her father. It wants her to be a brain surgeon like he is. Like, he puts a lot of pressure on her. It's a really good storyline with them. Arlene's asking a question. What's she saying? Is it a book? Oh, that's my doggy. Sorry. Is it a book choice versus director producer choice to rewrite characters, scenes, scenarios? Yes. I like for instance, it depends. But in my experience, this is what I've learned with Bridgerton. Everything was sold and given to the rights, and everything were sold. Whatever Shonda wanted to do, she could, even if Julia Quinn didn't agree with it. And but then there's The Summer I Turned Pretty, right? The person who wrote those books also wrote the script for the series. So she made all kinds of changes and did what she wanted to do. And in this, you would hear Silvertree. I saw one with Silvertree, and then what is that? What the name is? Silvertree, right? Is that the other showrunner, right? Tree.
Oh, I'm not sure. That sounds right, though.
Yeah. And then Louisa, right, is the one who's been out on the tours.
Yeah.
And she said that they would try to make these choices, but they always still called up Elle anyway, and so they wanted her feel, her vibe. So it really is the directors and the producers, definitely, because sometimes things just don't convey from page to screen, right? In this instance, like series, I like series Garrett better. Me too. Yeah, I agree. We got some wicked loud thunder. I think that's why the dog.
Yeah, we're getting it over here.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Anything else you want to move on?
I wanted to talk about the Instagram scene. I don't know if you were done anything with the whole Instagram thing where they start Yeah, while they're both online at the same
Go
time.
ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
Go
All
ahead.
right.
Think about it.
So, Garrett is sad and he's in his car and he's on Instagram and he notices Hannah's online. And he goes to her page and likes her post about the song that she knows that he loves, and is watching it. And I feel like he just kind of wanted to like send her a message, like, you know, send her a message without, you know,
sending her a message.
Without sending her, yeah, exactly. That it's gonna be okay and like you could do it and you know who you are and like all this, you know, stuff. And then she logs off. And I was like, oh, go like something of his or send him like a dog playing hockey meme. Like,
and he drives away. He gets in his car and he drives away.
Yeah. So I really like that scene. I like that scene a lot.
You know what? One of the reasons why I love how they show you. And it's funny, if I get the screeners for something, a lot of times if they've got a book in their hand or you've got your phone in your hand, it's blank. You can see it.
Yes.
Screeners before a lot of times before they're finished, they send them to us. And then when we get to see it, they've got, you know, all of the techno stuff worked out. Wow. Kudos to whoever was doing that because they really put social media in on this. And it should be because it was realistic of
yes, it was. It was very, very realistic and very like, and I think that was also like, you know, the book was written in 2016, so it's, you know, social media isn't really mentioned much in the book, but I like that they included it in the show to make it more modern and more up to date. So yeah,
and she talks about that too, Louisa. She talks about it. I know all these little things, and then as a viewer, when you're done, you have all these feels and. I don't know how many people put thought into it like we do, but then you walk away and you're like, that's why. And that's why. And that's why it's just such genius. I love genius.
Yeah.
I love when people are so good at what they do. What about, I think they dedicated quite a bit to Allie and Dean.
This episode. Yeah.
Yes. And they were setting us up.
Yes, absolutely.
Listen, I slapped Allie around a little bit because poor Dean, you know what I mean? Like, so he's
also, like, can we talk about Dean in his daddy shirt?
Well, wait. You want to talk about that? Hold on, girl. We're going to talk about their stuff. That's the scene between these two. This actor, I actually love him, and I'm waiting. He's busy. He's filming to have him on. He'll be one of our guests eventually. He has a Hallmark connection. That's why.
Oh, cool.
But hold on to there. Now, before we talk about all that. I looked up that shirt, that daddy shirt.
And they call him Daddy Dean in his book. So I feel like that was sort of an Easter egg.
God, I love it so much.
Amazing. And it just looks so good on him. Look at him. My God.
You know, I want that shirt to be given to him by his like sister or something.
Yeah.
She's into fashion, and she's a hot mess, and I think that would be great.
It's
serious. Look
so
at his
good.
Biceps.
Just so good. He's I love that man.
I know. Okay, before we get to that, there's quite a buildup here. So this is when the three guys, not Garrett, because Garrett's a hot mess. They're in there, and you know he's being like captain as he is Logan. We got to figure this out. We're you know, we only got 3 fifths of our line, you know, that kind of thing. So they throw out the name Hunter, right? Davenport, and Dean's like, no, and they go through this whole thing. And I love how Tucker's like, well, he kind of did show you up, and that's not why. And he doesn't, and so he's mad, and he goes and he sends Allie. That's who he wants right away. 3 in a row, right? Like, terrible news. I need you as a distraction. I need you, right? And so she's dresses up. I mean, gets dressed. He's playing chess.
By himself.
And that's his relaxation, right?
Yeah.
She comes through. I want to talk. See, I can't stand all these dummies. Excuse me, they're going to hate me out there. These people that get to interview them and ask, not the swoon people, ask them questions like, what's your favorite sandwich? Who cares? out there that we want to know. Okay, talk to Belmont and his favorite sandwich at another time.
Yes.
So, like for instance, I want to know about this scene. I want to know when she fell through there and tripped and he lifts. Was that blooperish, or they kept it in, or was that choreographed? You know what I mean? We want to know this stuff.
Yes.
So they fall in the bed together. Whatever. He agrees to his sexy homework because he's like
this sexy homework assignment.
Yeah, he's like, yes, I'm in, because he's trying to kiss her. He needs her, and she's like, okay, bye, see ya.
Yeah.
And I don't think he really wanted it. He was trying to like, oh yeah, I haven't slept with anybody else, and he's okay with that, and I think he doesn't say anything because he knows that she keeps saying she doesn't want it to be anything.
Right.
He does. He already does right here.
Yeah. And even when he agrees to the sexy homework assignment, he doesn't seem completely into it. He doesn't seem like he really wants to do it. Like he just will give her what she wants, and so he agrees to it. So yeah.
And he thought he would kiss. She'd start kissing him and stay, and she leaves.
And then she would forget about it. Yeah.
And then she leaves, or maybe he could convince her afterwards. You know, what I mean? Because he needed her, and then he goes and has that conversation in his daddy shirt.
Yes.
With his friend Bo, and Bo's like, I know. I like when he says this. He's like, where's the body? And he's like, no, you know, I love that friendship about them. Like, this is coming off of, okay, Allie and Hannah having their big, you know, and support and conversation. Then we've got Garrett, and this when Garrett tells his story to Logan. I want to talk about that. Now we've got him with his best buddy Bo, and they're talking, right? I love it. I love how they show the guys are just like the girls, you know what I mean? They'll have that connection. And he's like, doesn't want to do it. It's not in it. He's like, I'm going to tell her, right? But she gets the call from him and she doesn't answer, and she thinks he's calling.
Yeah.
While he completed the assignment.
Yep.
So
we love a miscommunication trope.
No, I hated it.
We don't, but we love it. But we.
Now, I know this is from the end, but this is what leads up to all of that. Yes. That must have been one fun scene to do.
Did you have any idea who Hunter Davenport was, or were you shocked at the end to find out it was him?
Well, I have confessions that it's not really a confession. I was surprised.
Were you surprised? Yeah.
Yes.
I was surprised. I was surprised. I was surprised.
I was like, wait a minute, who? What? Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. And then it puts in where they're, because this is a departure. So this makes me want to make predictions and share what we know for those who are interested. Can you and I do a podcast one night of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to take that off.
I'm going to have to read his book. I got to read his book.
You will.
And we can do a whole deep dive because,
I love we talked about Garrett confessing and all that. He goes in there. The scene where, and I would love if no one realized it, if they go back. This is another kudos to the directors and the way it was written. The scene where, Garrett explains to Tucker what was happening, right? What's going, not Tucker, Logan going on in his life. And he sets it up. We talked about this before, almost like Hannah, when Hannah was setting, I'm going to tell you something, okay.
Yeah.
But first you've got this scene and you've got them far apart, as far as they can possibly be. Logan is at the sink and he's like, yeah, what do you want? And then as he opens up a little bit more, he puts down his stuff and he leans on the counter and he's got his full attention. And then when he realizes how serious it is and that his friend needs him, he's all the way on the island, leaned into the island, looking at him, still giving him his space, not saying much, but listening. And I thought, that's beautifully written. I love how they did that. Did you notice it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead. What do you want?
This episode is just so good. And when I was rewatching it today, I was watching it and I was like, oh my God, what's going to happen? Like, I haven't watched it a million times. I was like, oh yeah. Like, so it's like a surprise every time. It's great. The show keeps on giving, honestly.
And they're back, and when Hannah and he goes to the show and he watches, and they're all there in that front row. And I remember Elle, when she had actually performed it, she was nervous, and she said that she asked when they were talking to her about it that they zero in when she's singing the words, zero in on Belmont's character, and really she wanted to zero in on Allie.
Yeah,
that's who, so that between the two of them, that's what inspired the song. And I thought, if I was sitting in that audience after I said those words, and my friend made such a beautiful song about it,
I would be, yes. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. I liked that song. I love that song. It really is so good.
That song is so beautiful. And okay, so we get to the end, and those two are all lovey-dovey, and they're kissing and hanging out, and they're in the background. We're focusing now really on Dean and Allie, how he walks over to her and he kind of puts his hand on her hip. You remember his character is very touchy. I love a touchy man. Like, hand on your right. I love that. But these are the lines. I had to write them down because it would make me sad. It says, "I like you. I like us." Not what I said, but I was hoping. And he's about to say, "I was hoping." He's hoping that it'll be okay. Well, she cuts him. She don't want to hear it. Like she's like, no. I completed it. I did. Like, her face. He's devastated.
Yeah, clearly
she loves love. She loves him. And she's like, "What did I do?"
Yeah.
She tells him right up front. She doesn't lie.
Yeah.
We never lie to each other.
Yeah.
We've got to explore Hunter.
Oh boy.
They love the shirt. Awesome shirt it is.
Yeah.
Love the shirt. I know. One time we were sitting in my I have a very close team that I teach with, and we were sitting in the lounge, and on my team there's it's 1, 2, 3, 4 women, and I had for a minute had to count, and one guy, right? And we've been together like 20 years. Okay, I feel like. So we're sitting in there, and one of our friends, he's having a baby. It's just the way it happened. Like, what are you going to have him call you, Papa, or whatever? And my one friend who never says anything leads in and goes, "Daddy." We lost it. So I love that shirt. I'm like, I want to send those shirts, right? I think that's fantastic. And my partner, he's going to be a dad, so I want to get him that shirt, Daddy.
Yes.
All right. Arlene says, "Poor Dean wasn't paying attention. Allie gave him the assignment, but he should have spoken up. Yep, his real feelings, because Allie was out to prove to herself that she was growing." You're right. But Dean was hurt. He was hurt, and he needed her. And I think then we wouldn't have had a story. But if it went that way, I think after they had probably were, having some sexy time. I don't know if you got to be careful what we call it. That's kind of icky. There was somebody on a show that says that. Anyway, I think he would have said something to her. But yeah. All right, going to be in the trenches with Dean and Allie next season. Not prepared.
Me too.
Jada, what's her name? Is Jada?
Yes.
You know who that is?
No, but it looks like it says Jada to me.
Okay. It's going to be so good. So even though we're done, did you have anything else you wanted to say?
No, I think we had everything covered in my notes. So
me too. Even though we are finished with the episode 8, we're going to come back to do some other stuff because there's a lot of different things we could talk about. And we've read all the books. Did you? Oh, wait a minute. You didn't read The Legacy.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yes.
Oh, yes, I'm here. I loved your guys' recaps. Thank you. We've done.
Thank you, Jada. That's so nice.
This is our 10th one, I think, because when you were not here for 2 weeks, I, instead of going ahead, I did like certain scenes and things like that.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm telling you, I'm excited for when all the filming is done and everything, and there's like a little bit of a lull. I'm excited to have like my Hallmark. There's quite a few people that are connected to Hallmark that are in this series. And there's a couple of the actors that I'm excited to have on because they're really good actors. And I'm so excited to see them in a different kind of role will actually, the one though, she always plays those gritty, yummy, like type roles. So I think it'll be fun. Oh, they're telling her, there's Arlene saying welcome. All right. So next week, Corinne, are you away? Or are we
I
gonna
am away. Yes, I'll be away for 2 weeks.
Okay, 2 weeks. So
Yeah.
I might do something, but I won't do anything that's like big that
Yeah,
I
no worries.
you
No worries.
just to keep the momentum. I'll do something short. Yeah. I love when people are talking to each other here. All right. I have my shirt on. I did tell everybody that, right?
Yeah.
Well, good night, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next week.
I will see you guys in 3 weeks. I'll be out for the next 2, but I'll be back in
Corinne's
3 weeks.
going somewhere fancy, right?
Yeah, I'm going to Scotland.
She's gonna go see Jamie and touch the stone.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my
You
best.
might never come back.
I might never come back. I might be stuck in 1743.
Good.
Yes.
Read them. All 4 ends, Marlene. And then the universe, there's more stories. Oh, I love the story. I don't want to give it away for people, but I love the story between Logan's child and Garrett's children. Like they're good. They're good stories. They're good. All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night, guys.